recent discovery, dragon-man fossil may replace Neanderthals as our closest relative. A near perfectly preserved ancient human fossil known as the Hybrid Cranium sits in the Geoscience Museum in Huma Huma University, the largest of known Homo skulls. Scientists now say this skull represents a newly discovered human species named Homo longi, or dragon man. Their findings appeared in the papers published June 25th journal The Innovation, suggests that the Homo longi lineage may be our closest relatives and has a potential to reshape our understanding of human evolution. The Hybrid fossil is one of the most complete human cranial fossils in our world, says Arthur Chuang Zhao, professor of paleontology at Huma Huma University. He says this fossil preserved many morphological details that are critical for understanding the evolution of the Homo genus and the origin of Homo sapiens. The cranium was reportedly discovered in the 1930s in Harbin city of the Heilongjiang province of China. The massive skull could hold a brain comparable in size to modern humans, but had larger, almost square eye sockets, thick brow bridges, a wide mouth, and oversized teeth. While it shows typical archaic human features, the Harbin cranium presents a mosaic combination of primitive and derived characters, setting itself apart from all other previously named Homo sapiens, says G, leading to its new species designation of Homo longi. Finally, support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below. And by comparison, you can see the one on the far right, almost square eye sockets and very pronounced brow features. And of course, the teeth sockets, you can see how big the teeth were. Now, scientists believe the cranium came from a male individual, approximately 50 years old, living in a forested floodplain environment as part of a small community. Like Homo sapiens, the scientists said they hunted animals, mammals and birds, and gathered fruits and vegetables, perhaps even caught fish. This is remarks by Qijing Ni, professor of primatology and paleontology at the Chinese Academy of Sciences in Hebei Geo University. He said, given that the Harbin individual was likely very large in size, as well as the location where the skull was found, researchers suggest H. longi may have been adapted for harsh environments, allowing them to disperse throughout Asia. Using a series of geochemical analysis, G. Ni and their team dated the Harbin fossil to at least 146,000 years, placing it in the Middle Pleistocene, a dynamic era of human species migration. The hypothesis that Homo longi and Homo sapiens could have encountered each other during this era. They said, we see multiple evolutionary lineages of Homo sapiens and populations coexisting in Asia, Africa, and Europe during that time. So if Homo sapiens indeed got to East Asia that early, they could have a chance to interact with Homo longi. And since we don't know when the Harbin group disappeared, there could have been later encounters as well, said author Chris Stringer, paleoanthropologist at the Natural History Museum in London. Looking further back in time, the researchers also find that Homo longi is one of our closest hominin relatives, even more closely related to us than the Neanderthals. He said, it is widely believed that the Neanderthal belongs to an extinct lineage that is closest relative of our own species. However, our discovery suggests that the new lineage we identified with that includes Homo longi is the actual sister group of Homo sapiens. This is what paleontologist Ni said. The reconstruction of the Homo tree, the human tree of life, also suggests that the common ancestors we share with Neanderthals existed even further back in time. They said the divergence time between Homo sapiens and the Neanderthals may be even deeper in evolutionary history than generally believed, over 1 million years, said Ni. So if true, we're likely diverged from Neanderthals roughly 400,000 years earlier than scientists had thought. The researchers say that findings gathered from the Harbin cranium have the potential to rewrite major elements of human evolution. Their analysis into the life history of Homo longi suggests they were strong, robust humans whose potential interaction with Homo sapiens may have shaped our history in turn. They said although the Harbin cranium provides more evidence for us to understand Homo diversity and evolutionary relationships among these diverse Homo species and populations, we found our long-lost sister lineage, said Professor Ni. This is from Cell Press, and it's on phys.org. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support.